You are relentless in your pursuit of success, often caught in a cycle of pushing and striving, believing your worth is tied to your achievements. Yet, in this constant struggle, you may overlook the inherent magic of surrendering to the flow of the universe. True power often resides in gentle actions, effortless flow, and the art of not forcing outcomes. As Lao Tzu suggests, when we stop trying to control everything, things still get done. The philosophy of Wu Wei, or acting without force, originates from ancient Taoist teachings. The Tao Te Ching, a central text of Taoism, encourages acting in harmony with the Tao, the natural order of the universe. Rather than forcing events or controlling outcomes, we should allow things to unfold naturally and follow the path of least resistance. Wu Wei can be interpreted in various ways: non-action, actionless action, or effortless action. At its core, it is about not forcing yourself into situations, but rather going with the flow. Lao Tzu emphasized that using force often leads to unforeseen troubles, not just in physical terms, but also in the broader sense of imposing your will against the natural flow. Nature operates continuously in the background, forming the foundation of our existence. Lao Tzu stresses the importance of aligning ourselves with this natural flow instead of trying to control or manipulate it. Despite this wisdom, our society tends to prioritize conscious effort above all else, often celebrating busyness regardless of its effectiveness. While making an effort is important, it is equally crucial to make intelligent efforts. There are times when hard work and action are necessary, but there are also moments when they are not, depending on the flow of circumstances. We often believe that with enough effort and determination, we can shape outcomes to our desires. However, many factors lie beyond our control: unexpected events, the decisions of others, and life's inherent unpredictability. When you insist on forcing outcomes, you may find yourself trapped in a cycle of frustration, stress, and exhaustion. Wu Wei is not about being lazy or passive. It's about tuning into life's natural rhythms, knowing when to act and when to let go. Forcing things can waste your time and energy, leading to overthinking, self-pity, or blame. However, by moving with the flow of life, you can achieve your goals with grace and ease. Alan Watts once said that rowing is a thoughtless way of moving a boat across water, while sailing allows you to flow through nature effortlessly. Consider a river flowing down a mountain. It doesn't force its way through rocks and boulders, but finds the path of least resistance, creating a beautiful landscape in the process. You can learn a lot from the river about the power of Wu Wei in your own life. You may have noticed that when you try to force things, it often leads to chaos and stress. However, when you let go and allow things to unfold naturally, you can achieve your goals with ease and grace. This doesn't mean being passive or waiting for things to happen. It means taking action when the time is right and letting go when necessary. In judo, muscle use is strategic and precise. You don't exert force randomly, but wait for the perfect moment when your opponent is off balance. This approach ensures efficiency and maximizes the effectiveness of your movements. When you take action, aim for the principle of least possible action, using the least amount of energy and time to accomplish your goals. It's not about being lazy, but about being efficient and effective. By using your resources wisely and avoiding waste, you can increase your chances of success while reducing unnecessary stress. Imagine you have an important interview tomorrow. Instead of trying to force yourself to perform exceptionally well, take a moment to relax and let go of the pressure. Remember that you cannot control the questions or the outcome. Trust in your abilities and the preparation you've done. Enter the interview with authenticity and presence, listening attentively and responding with clarity and confidence. Whether the outcome is as you hoped or not, remember that letting go and flowing with the process can often lead to better results. Trust the process, relax, and let things happen naturally. This approach allows you to progress without feeling overwhelmed and helps you maintain a positive attitude, making you more productive and efficient. So my friend, in the art of not forcing, we find peace and surrender. We learn to release our attachment to specific outcomes and focus on the present moment. It is in surrendering that we realize our desires are whispers of the soul, guiding us toward our highest potential. By detaching from the need to control every aspect of our lives, we open ourselves to infinite possibilities and allow the universe to work its magic. In the journey of life, there's a constant push to achieve, control, and shape the world around us according to our desires. But what if the key to true success lies not in the relentless pursuit of control, but in the ability to let go and flow with the natural rhythm of the universe? Lao Tzu's teachings remind us that the universe operates on its own course, with or without our interference. By aligning with this natural flow, we can achieve more with less effort, moving with grace rather than struggling against the currents. This philosophy doesn't advocate for passivity. Instead, it calls for a deeper understanding of when to act and when to surrender. The concept of Wu Wei, often misunderstood, is not about doing nothing. It's about action that arises from a place of alignment with the natural order, where effort is applied only when it is truly necessary and beneficial. This approach not only conserves energy, but also allows for more effective and harmonious outcomes. Consider how often we find ourselves caught in a loop of frustration, pushing against obstacles that seem insurmountable. This resistance only serves to deplete our energy and create further stress. On the other hand, when we embrace the art of not forcing, when we trust that things will unfold as they are meant to, we find that life becomes more manageable and our goals are often met with surprising ease. This principle can be applied to every aspect of life, from personal relationships to professional endeavors. In a relationship, for example, trying to control every aspect can lead to tension and conflict. However, when both parties allow the relationship to develop naturally, respecting each other's individuality and the natural dynamics of the connection, the relationship is more likely to flourish. In the professional realm, the pressure to constantly perform and achieve can lead to burnout. But when we take a step back and allow ourselves to work with the flow of circumstances, knowing when to push forward and when to let things develop on their own, we can achieve our objectives without unnecessary stress. This doesn't mean abandoning our ambitions, but rather approaching them with a mindset of balance and flow. Even in moments of uncertainty or failure, the philosophy of Wu Wei encourages us to trust that there is a larger plan at work. When things don't go as planned, instead of forcing a solution, sometimes the best course of action is to step back, reassess, and let the situation evolve naturally. Often, what may initially seem like a setback can lead to unexpected opportunities or insights that we might have missed if we were too focused on forcing a particular outcome. By adopting this mindset, we open ourselves to the countless possibilities that the universe has to offer. Instead of limiting ourselves to a narrow path of forced outcomes, we can explore a broader range of options, allowing the natural flow of life to guide us toward paths we may not have initially considered, but that ultimately lead to greater fulfillment. Moreover, this approach can lead to a deeper sense of inner peace. When we let go of the need to control everything, we free ourselves from the constant stress and anxiety that comes with trying to predict and manipulate the future. Instead, we learn to live in the present moment, appreciating the journey as much as the destination. This shift in perspective not only enhances our personal well-being, but also allows us to engage more fully and authentically with the world around us. So as you continue on your path, remember that there is great wisdom in knowing when to act and when to let go. Embrace the power of Wu Wei and allow yourself to flow with the currents of life rather than against them. In doing so, you may find that the journey becomes less about struggle and more about discovery, leading you to places of success and fulfillment that you might never have imagined. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. Your presence here means a great deal, and I hope that the insights shared will help you find greater ease and joy in your life. If you found this message resonant, I would be deeply appreciative if you could share it with others who might benefit. Together, we can cultivate a world where we move in harmony with the flow of life, achieving more with grace and less with force. Have a wonderful day, and may you continue to flow effortlessly toward your highest potential.